And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast.
Well, good Wednesday morning, everyone. As you're starting out your day, we're seeing low 30s and some 20s out there as a weak cold front's pushing through the region, but thankfully not near as cold as what we saw for, of course, your Tuesday morning. Right now, wind chills are generally down in the teens and 20s out there, but it's been a little bit blustery out there. You might have got woken up by some strong winds as we've seen gusts close to 40 miles an hour here to start the day here in Amarillo on the backside of that front. And winds are still a little bit breezy here as we start out this kind of early morning period with maybe 15 to 25 mile an hour winds around a lot of the region here to start out the day. But the good news is wind speeds will be trending down later on in the day. So here just across the next couple hours, by about 8 a.m. this morning, we'll already start to see those wind speeds getting down around 5 to 15 miles an hour. And then we'll see just largely single-digit wind speeds for the rest of the daytime period going into this afternoon. A bit breezier up in the northwest, but for the most part, winds are going to be a lot calmer later in the day than what we're seeing out there, at least for this morning. Temperature-wise, will be a little bit cooler than yesterday thanks to that overnight cold front. We'll bottom out at about 27 this morning before getting up into the low 40s by lunchtime today and a daytime high of about 52 degrees, which is largely pretty seasonal for this time of year, dropping back down into the upper to mid 30s as we roll on into this evening. But of course, the thing that we're really focusing on here at News Channel 10 is a weekend snow and cold event as we're looking at a pretty impactful winter storm as confidence is continuing to increase as a cold front should start to roll in sometime late Thursday night into Friday, and that's going to start to bring in some bitterly cold temperatures. Once we drop below freezing on Thursday night, we may not get back up above freezing until maybe midweek next week. So bitter cold already in place, but that's kind of a blessing in disguise because then whatever moisture comes in should largely come in the form of snow, not that icy mix that we're seeing further off towards the south across places like North Texas and even further off towards the east, as there's going to be large implications from this system across much of the southern U.S. But for us here in the Texas Panhandle, it's generally a snow and cold event. The icy weather should stay south of our region with some rain, maybe there down in southern Texas. So what we're going to be seeing as that system works its way through are some heavier bands of snow that could set up, as you'll see right there. Kind of Amarillo is kind of right on that northern edge of it, and then off towards the south and southeastern parts of the area. That's where we could see even higher totals of several inches of snowfall by the end of the weekend. So our current setup out there, we're starting to see that low pressure system taking shape off in the Pacific right now. So as it takes shape and dives off towards the southwest, that's going to bring that Pacific and Gulf moisture with it. So looking at our high definition model run, we'll see that Pacific moisture start to roll in going into your Thursday in the form of some cloud cover moving in, and it looks like snow could get started here in Amarillo as soon as Friday afternoon. So we could be seeing it start there, and you're going to see it's just persistent all the way through your Saturday, possibly even into Sunday as well. But all that pink there, as you can see, stretching from Dallas all the way through places like Atlanta and South Carolina, that's going to be a pretty significant icing event. Lots of snow for Oklahoma as well. You'll see going into your Saturday. And then on into Sunday, still maybe some scattered light snow showers before everything moves on out, going on into your Monday, where we'll just work to thaw out for a couple of days. So from the National Weather Service, this is phrasing they're using. All the counties you see there in blue, that is a winter storm watch. That's going to be from Thursday through Saturday, or Sunday morning rather, for the potential of upwards 10 inches of snow. Right now, the phrasing they're using is about 5 to 10 inches with this particular system. As you can see, it does exclude the northwestern counties. And then all the counties you see there in dark blue, which does include Potter and Randall counties, that is an extreme cold watch for Friday into Saturday morning, where wind chills could get as low as -15. So we are looking at a significant cold and a very snowy event out there. So we want to make sure you stay safe and stay informed. So keep it locked to News Channel 10. We'll be keeping you up to date as we get closer to this event. You'll see right there, 50s through Thursday, 25 on Friday, 3 overnight with 13 for a high on Saturday with an overnight low of 5, with temperatures just barely getting back up above freezing. Possibly next Monday, but of course we'll have to wait and see. But of course, like I said, we'll keep you up to date as we get closer.